Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 6 episode 20 of Riverdale. This time the title of the episode is Return to Riverdale. Return to Rivervale. I read that wrong. I was gonna say like, when did we left Riverdale? No, Return to Rivervale. So, okay, that is exciting. That's what we... like the little special episode we got at the beginning of the season, like the first 5 episodes, the war center in this alternate reality where Riverdale was not Riverdale, it was Rivervale. And it was one of the most interesting storylines that they have told, and that it kind of has flowed into this season as well. And like I said, I'm really, really excited for that and what else, other craziness might happen during this episode. We all know, thankfully, that everyone that was dead came back. Archie, Tony, which we should get more Archie and Tony. Like at the beginning of this season, I think that it was a lot of Archie and Tony, and it was like a great duo, and I kind of miss them. So we had Archie, Tony, Fangs, Jukebox, I don't know the name of the kid, you know, Betty's nephew that died. Who else did we got? The grandma, she also came back. And that's it, I think. Oh, well, Jughead, of course. Did he come back? No, yeah, he did come back. And his hearing is back, so that's a good thing. I'm excited. I mean, I'm really, really excited for this episode and for, you know, the next 2. I think there are 2 more episodes for Riverdale this season, so I'm excited for both of them. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give a lot of thumbs up if you love Riverdale. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction always posted first on Patreon. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. And for now, I think that's about it. Without further ado, let's just begin with season 6, episode 20 of Riverdale. Here we go.
On the eve of war, we gathered in Archie's house.
Oh yeah, by the way, Veronica still thinks that she's endgame with Archie. While, you know, Betty really believes that she's a good friend. She's trying to steal her boyfriend.
We know that the Pickens family has a long-standing history with Riverdale. For instance, that horrid General Augustus Pickens slaughtered the Uktana tribe back in the day. But there is no record of a Percival in the Pickens family, at least not in the Blossom archives.
Before Geraldo died, he looked into Percival for me, and he said it's like he didn't even exist.
Before Geraldo... That's not true. Before you kill Geraldo. That's the correct sentence.
Sweet cousin, you need to pay a visit to Thornhill post-haste. Someone very near and dear to your heart wants to see you.
Oh, yes.
What are you talking about? Who does?
I'll tell you, but you can't...
Your sister that I brought back from the dead, but I wasn't supposed to.
Okay, so you think that you're not just a mind reader, but also a portal opener?
Yeah, in this...
I mean... if he was to get a job, can he put all of that in his resume?
But it's someplace where there's someone that looks exactly like me, like another Jughead. And there's another Pops, too. And I was hearing voices, and they...
I love that Tabitha's face is like, honey, you haven't been breathing too much oxygen, you know? Maybe this is all a CO2 here, like... He's high.
Sounded a lot like our friends' voices.
What can I do for you, Mr. Mayor?
Well, my inevitable victory is almost upon us. And I wanted to document my history for posterity.
By granting me an exclusive sit-down interview Barbara Walters style?
Exactly. And afterwards, RIVW can broadcast the live execution of 3 traitors to our cause, Reggie and Marty Mantle and Kevin Keller.
Come again?
The what? Did you say that?
Alice,
What do you say?
we're on the verge of war.
You need to leave, Miss Lodge. You've been barred from the premises.
Excuse me, this is my casino.
Not anymore. In your absence, the board of directors had a no-confidence vote, and you were relieved of your duties effective immediately.
He said it with such a sweet face. Like, I hate that they're doing this to the characters, you know? Because Alice does love her daughter, right? And also Kevin's dad, he adores Kevin, and here he is preparing a guillotine to kill him. Like, make it make sense, you know? Oh my god, this is gonna be weird. Holy fuck!
Betty. Holly.
Yeah? Oh, and look at her! Oh! Okay, well that's pretty normal. I mean, you see your dead sister and just, okay, fainting. Yeah, I will imagine that.
It's like opening a door. Hello, darkness. My old friend.
Well, you first.
I will say the exact same thing. I'll be like, yeah, you get in.
So, Nana, Blossom, her consciousness went into Cheryl's body.
Yeah.
Which is actually Abigail's immortal body.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. No. That could lead to a string of cataclysmic events.
That is what we're facing back in Riverdale. But do not worry. We will do our best to avoid ourselves.
Okay. It's not like you have a choice. Ah, we're back in Rivervale. Yes.
And are you referring to Sweetwater River?
I was among those early settlers.
How is that possible?
Patience, Alice.
You know what? He hasn't even started his story and I'm already bored. Where's Barchi?
Every night while my neighbors slept, I disappeared into the Sweetwater woods to perform arcane rituals. And it was on one such night that my activities involving a girl from our settlement were interrupted by the untimely arrival of Asher Andrews. Brought before Sweetwater Villagers Council, their judgment swift and cruel. I was to be executed for my crime.
Can you believe that, like, not even this story involves Veronica?
Hey there. Feeling better?
I will pass out right now again.
Holly, is it really you? It is. It's really me.
Aww.
Oh my god.
Betty. Aww.
Okay, let's see exactly what's
No,
going
she's a
on
hacker,
in my
too.
casino.
Don't ever do anything like that again. Because next time I'm just gonna shoot.
Come on, Dad. This isn't you. This is Percival controlling you. You need to fight him.
Look at the bright side, son. With this execution, Percival is gonna make you more famous than you ever would have gotten on your own.
Oh my god. What a wonderful dad. Honestly, how could there be redemption for them after this? Because yes, I mean, they were mind controlled, but I mean, I don't know.
What happened to her?
When Nana's consciousness was transferred into Abigail's body, her old ailments transferred as well. So while her body's young, her brain succumbed to Nana's dementia.
Could you still go
Wonderful.
into her mind and look for anything she might know about Percival?
Oh yeah. Due
Anything?
to her dementia, right? Everything is just scrambled.
No, it's a lost cause. Do these characters look familiar to you?
Extremely.
Yeah, and it looks like their powers correspond to ours back home.
That can't be a coincidence.
It's not. Jughead, look.
Who is this again?
You're joking, right? That's the super teen's arch nemesis? The mad wizard Percy the Perverse.
Percy the Perverse. Pringles, that's his name. Why?
JJ, it is sublime to be together again in companionable silence.
You
tell
can't
me,
talk though, right?
Are you happy to be back?
I am.
Turns out, Percival's long-dead relation, General Augustus Pickens, is going around the sweet hereafter drafting dead, strapping souls like my dear brother to fight a war against the living here in Riverdale.
And Percival's using the ghost train to ship them to Riverdale so he can invade us. When does Jason think this is gonna happen?
In advance of Bailey's Comet's arrival.
So then there's still time.
Archie, you do realize that she just told you her brother is back, right? How did that just... What? What the fuck?
God, you okay? How are you feeling? Definitely not filled with grace.
Betty.
Taking stock of your life, what exactly do you think you did that's so unforgivable?
I still feel awful about kissing Archie in high school. I betrayed Jughead. I betrayed Veronica. I broke apart our friend group right before graduation. That's definite harlot of Riverdale behavior, if you ask me.
Betty, that kiss doesn't make you a harlot. Sorry. So liberate yourself from that too.
True.
But also, forgive yourself for falling out of love with Jughead.
Bless. Yes.
And it doesn't make you a bad person either.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. You grow. Not everyone stays with their, high school sweetheart. And I'm glad, because Bart is everything to me. And they are endgame. And I can say it because it doesn't sound weird when I say it. Unlike Veronica. I don't go out in the real world saying, oh, they're endgame, I do it just here.
You're the evil. You're the threat.
You're a cold, fake, duplicitous bitch.
You're one of us, an American psycho.
Yeah, but what does Archie has told you? The one who knows you the most and loves you the most. Come on, Betty. I know that how it is, with trying to, I get it. But come on, Betty.
It seems that on my way back to conquer Rivervale, I must have stepped through a rift that had opened up. And so I found myself in a different universe. This one, where Rivervale was called Riverdale.
I'm with you so far.
Now, Riverdale was very similar to my home universe, only...
Wait, so... When did he transport... the... I don't get it. So the... I don't get it. I'm trying really hard. So what? Like there was an effect that the explosion and boom, right? It transformed his Rivervale into Riverdale because that was the moment where they separated, right? That's the moment that Riverdale and Rivervale separated, and he somehow found himself in Riverdale rather than in Rivervale, his original universe. But the thing is that he is a character written by the Jughead from Rivervale. And that is leaking into Riverdale. But is he real or not? I think he is, but for Rivervale, not for
water finds its level, Alice. Perhaps the universe wanted, if not a fair fight, at least a more equal one.
Balance.
Doesn't matter, though.
Okay.
I've had my powers for centuries. They've had theirs for weeks and months. Plus, with Bailey's comet arriving, I shall be at my most potent.
Okay. Pringles. Nice story. Is she gonna wash her sins? You're not God, Polly. You're not Jesus. This is so weird.
You're not the harlot of Babylon or Riverdale or anywhere else.
I'm sorry, Polly, but I think that you might have come back, but not all of it. Right here has come back with you because, you're doing what? A metaphorical thing, right? Because Jesus washed the sinners' feet and right? Are they trying to do that? But
Holly, all you did was wash me.
Someone did for me before I walked into the sweet hereafter. Now Now you can enter it too.
I don't know, maybe they were trying to tell you something, you know? Maybe they were like smelly.
Oh my god. So, given everything, we believe that your comics are directly or indirectly influencing actual events in our world. Riverdale, where we are from. Me and my friends have even, well, we have superpowers, like in your comics. I believe you. I believe in the multiverse. I believed in multiverses since before it was cool.
Can we ask where you got your inspiration for your comics? And for these
Marvel
specific powers?
I felt like...
Marvel and DC. They haven't sued me yet. But, you know, trying to be as smart as I can.
Where is Cypher now? I think he has a suite at the Babylonium? Yeah, no, he's playing in a chess tournament tonight. It's being called the ultimate battle of good and evil.
This jughead seems way too excited about these things. So in his version, they all die. Aww. And all that because she washed your feet. No, it's really because how she perceives herself.
Slippery fellow, that one. Percival isn't the first person who's tried to use the loophole of immortality to cheat his way out of giving up his soul. Which always backfires, by the way.
Okay, so do you want to take
But
him?
he is the first to hide in another dimension. In the old days, churches used to be built over hellmouths to contain the dark forces roiling beneath. Stifle them.
So that's the gateway.
And that was Pops.
And it sounds like you
Shit.
played right into Percival's hands. And uncorked it when you moved the diner.
And like Bailey's comment, that's also adding to his power.
Please, now don't let me keep you any longer.
Come on.
Holy hell. Literally. Okay, as tricky as it might be right now to fully understand everything, so far I think it makes sense, which is already a win for Riverdale. So, let's continue.
Sorry. Just sounds so twisted, but
It sounds stupid.
at least it's honest, eh?
I mean,
Speaking of
there's
which,
your dream,
we have an
right?
execution to get to.
Holy hell.
Look! I told you they'd come back.
You shouldn't have let them out into the world in the first place.
Ethel.
Ethel,
You
what
know
the
about this
fuck?
too?
Yes. And thank goodness someone with sense does. It's over, Jughead.
It's
I was
over.
trying to save her life. Her and Archie. Ethel, they're still my best friends, even if they're in another universe.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go.
Yeah, you go. You go. You. Now it's my job to clean up everybody's mess.
I love the Tabitha. I love the Tabitha is so uncomfortable listening to them fight. But that Jughead might be in love with Betty. Or he might just wanted to, you know, save someone's life. You know, Betty and Archie's life. This doesn't mean shit.
What's going on here? What happened? What did we miss?
Kevin, Reggie, and Mr. Mantle are being held hostage at the Babylonium. They're gonna be executed.
Can we open a
I think
portal?
I can help with that.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Jughead, what the hell?
Heard you guys were in trouble. Came to save you.
Come on, let's go. Let's go! Go!
Archie, the prisoners are out. We're in the clear. We are good to blow the train tracks.
I love that Archie didn't even respond to her. Okay. Archie, Andrew!
The real war hasn't even started yet.
And we still don't know what that's even gonna look like.
But thanks to you and Jug, we know a lot more than we did 10 hours ago.
I
and
love
we have a
his
better
hair.
idea of what to get done before Bailey's comment.
Oh no. I just want to say, look at the new core 4. Plus Reggie, right? But like, look at the new core 4.
Let it be known that at midnight tonight, the political dissidents Alice Cooper, Thomas Keller, and Frank Andrews were executed for their treasonous crimes against the township. of
War?
Riverdale.
No.
War?
He's lying. It's a trick. It's a mind game, okay? That can't be real.
Oh my god.
Archie was wrong. The war had in fact already started, and Percival had drawn first blood.
Oh, babies! Oh, he's gonna be like, you made my girlfriend be in pain. I'ma destroy people. I love that little heart. That was so sweet. I'm gonna watch that again. Look at them. How can they be this perfect? Like, look at them. Just look at them. Just look at them. Oh yeah, the war started. Yes. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 6, episode 20 of Riverdale. I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed it. Didn't fully understood everything, so there might be some things that I'm missing. But I think that they did a really good job at explaining things. And also at bringing things back from previous episodes. Something that, I must say, the Riverdale writers are not really good at. Like, they write something and then they forget that they wrote that, you know? So someone has bought themselves a whiteboard and they're keeping tracks of things, you know? So kudos to them. Kudos to them for keeping track, because honestly, we needed that. So Rivervale. Right? We thought we were done with Rivervale when the separation happened, right? We were done. That was it, right? We said goodbye to the characters there, and we said hello to our characters, the characters we already know and love and blah, blah, blah. But with the explosion came some newfound powers and Percival and everything. And I love the fact that they explain where things didn't go well. That phone call that Bunker Jughead made to Betty was the thing. I don't know how he connected from the bunker to this world, but okay. But he did that. And while he did that, he created like bridges, small bridges, cracks, fissures in the fabric of the universe. This all sound very Marvel-like with the multiverse and, you know, all of that. And you know what? If they want to not copy, but be inspire by what is currently really on in pop culture, then so be it. At least make it make sense, and it does make sense. I am not mad. I'm not mad that Percival is kind of like the version, like the evil version of Doctor Strange, right? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad that some of them, I don't know who I was thinking could be Wanda. I don't know, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like the multiverse, and I love that the Jughead from the other universe, the Rivervale universe, he was like, hey, I like the multiverse way before it got famous. You know, it's kind of like, you guys are going to notice the similarities, you know, but we're not gonna hide the fact that we are taking some inspiration from what is currently very, very popular right now. So kudos to them for doing that, and honestly for creating it in their own crazy world, right? I think that the story this season has been one of the strongest stories, the one that makes the most sense, and very much a Riverdale fashion. And I really like that, because ever since, I don't know, season 1, I don't think that things make sense, you know. And let's be honest, if you watch a season 1 of Riverdale, right, and you didn't watch anything else and you jump into season 6, you're gonna be like, the fuck? just happened. Like, Jason was dead since season 1. Like, what he's doing here, and like they haven't even gone through the puppet Jason, the one that was like mummified. I don't know how to say it. Like, right? They haven't gone through that. Gargoyles and King, they haven't gone through that. We have gone through that. And like, at least this season makes sense. And I think after season 1, this might be my favorite season of Riverdale, which is like, I don't have another favorite season. Like, I can't even rank the seasons of like, which one is my favorite season and which one is my least favorite season, because I hated all of it up until season 6. I love season 1. Then I'm like, I'm here still because of Barchi. After that season 1, then everything went to like shit, and then we have had the amount of musicals we have had. Anyways, but the thing is that season 6, I think it's pretty damn good, you know, and we have one more season left for the end of Riverdale, and I don't know where they're gonna take them. Honestly, they can make them lose the battle at the end of this season. Like, for real, make them lose and be about rebuilding, you know, the real Riverdale from the ground up again, just like their ancestors did. Honestly, they can do that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not gonna give them any ideas. You know, they have to pay for that. Anyways, but like I said, a lot of shit was explained on this episode. Okay, so we know where Percival comes from. Percival, this Percival doesn't exist on Riverdale. It exists on Rivervale, and he has leaked into Riverdale, right? And he said, oh, I have a vendetta against the people of Rivervale. But since this one is very similar, then I'm gonna destroy this one because I want a state or a town where he was very much Wanda, right? Trying to create a reality where he controls everything, right? And he controls every single aspect of that town, very much like Wanda did. But anyway, so with Westview, right? Anyways, this is a lower version, lower quality version of that. But yeah, Percival wants to do that. But Percival, right, is a character. Well, not necessarily. He is real. He is real though. On Rivervale, right? And on Rivervale, Percy the perverse. Hate that they made me say that. Is a character in the Jughead comic book, right, that is very famous, is Super Teens, where all our characters, right, all the characters on Riverdale have powers that have leaked into Riverdale, and that's the reason why they have powers. So because we were like, oh, it's an explosion, but like Veronica wasn't anywhere near the explosion. The explosion kind of caused some effects, yes, granted, but it is the fact that things are leaking why they have superpowers and why they are about to fight Percy the perverse. Oh my god, I hate this. Anyways, so Percival Pringles, he made a deal with the devil, and he asked for immortality, right? Among what else? Oh, be free that night, right? And he's like, oh my god, I am so clever. I deceived the devil, you know? And like, I will never die, and and since I will never die, he can claim my soul. And the devil is like, okay, yeah, he has been eluding me. I can't believe that he's the first person that actually has crossed the universe to like avoid me. But on Riverdale, we also have a version of Cypher, right? I mean, it's the devil. I'm pretty sure it exists in every single, right? Dimension, whatever, universe. So yeah, that I think is going to play a big part for the finale, and the reason why maybe Percival will lose at the end of the day, because the devil, wants to cash out what he paid for already, and he will want his soul. So I don't think Pringles is counting on that, So we'll see what that turns out to be. But anyways, Bunker Jughead is not doing well because he can't leave that bunker. I mean, we might take him out to the woods for a bit, let him have some fresh air. I don't think that's a bad thing to do. But Ethel, right, that wasn't there at first, but then she was there, because maybe she does take breaks from the bunker, and she's the one helping Jughead, right? I don't remember. I mean, it was 4 or 5 episodes, 10 episodes ago, and that means 10 years ago for me. Okay, so, and she's like, oh, it's because you love her, and blah, 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 and saying all these things. Honestly, I feel bad, kinda, because, as a reform Buckhead shipper, now an official Barchi shipper, you might think, oh, they're saying that Jughead is stealing. Bunker Jughead is in love with Betty. Probably. It could also mean that he wanted to help a friend out. Both of his friends, okay? They were about to die in that bomb explosion or whatever. Okay, so that might happen, right? That might be. And Ethel has no reason to be this extra, right? But it could also mean that Jughead is still in love with Betty. But the Jughead from Riverdale, not Bunker Jughead, the one from our, universe, he's in love with Tabitha. He has left the past in the past. Betty also is moving on. She was able to see her aura because there were things that were still upsetting her. One being that she has the MIBCW, I don't know, gene, the serial killer gene, and she's a marked Justice Kane, and I'm don't read that book, honestly. It's not gonna make you any, it's not gonna do any good for you, sweetheart. So she's like that, and then Polly washes her feet, and she's like, "You done, sis?" I'm like, Polly's a bit weird. She has always been weird, so I'm not surprised she's being weird right now. But it was one of those things, and she's is the fact that she cheated on Jughead, and she feels guilty. But after she's absolved from her sins, she sees her aura bright and shiny and all of that, because she felt guilty that she cheated on him. Okay, she doesn't love him. Are you listening to me? Honestly, from someone who used to ship Bughead, that ship is so dead. It's so dead. It's dead and buried, and already there's not even dust there. So, right? Because that is exactly what it means. Bunker Jughead might have a thing, and that is maybe he has a thing for Betty, for whatever version of Betty he has in his mind. But that doesn't mean that that Jughead and Betty will get together again. No, sweetie, that's never going to happen. They're just playing with you guys' feelings, in my opinion, because I felt like they were just trying to be oh, maybe there's something there, because they were focusing on our Jughead, and I honestly do not think that and it will be terrible if our Jughead has not moved on, because he has such an amazing woman by his side, and if he has not moved on, then I will feel terrible for him, right? The same way I feel terrible for Veronica, for the fact that they're bringing her into this love triangle again, where girls should grow up, you know? So they're not about to do like, oh, it's Archie and like they're not gonna do a love square with the be like what we used to call the core four, because like the core four now are Archie and Betty and Jughead and Tabitha. That's our core four now. Okay? Whether you like her or not, that's our core four. Veronica? No, she's here just to annoy me. It's a terrible storyline. And I feel bad for Veronica because that is her storyline. She has no implication. She has no, reason to be other than that. And that is sad, in my opinion. And Jughead has a relationship, has a significant other, has moved in with this significant other. And like, it's just, so I wouldn't want it to be some doubts about him like liking Betty. I don't want that. Hopefully they don't try to say, oh, maybe he does, like, because it will be stupid. Okay, Betty is in another place. She's thinking about, she is with Archie. She loves Archie, so a girl is like, she has always been in love with Archie. Okay, so that ain't happening, sweetheart. So if you think it might, you're kidding yourself. I'm so sorry. Anyways, so, but also, you guys are allowed to say that. Okay? I'm not here saying don't say it. That's not what that's not what I'm trying to say. You can ship whoever you want to ship. Okay? You're free to ship Butthead for the rest of your life, even if I believe they are dead, right? That doesn't mean that I am right, but that doesn't mean that ultimately, I'm just a fan, as you guys are. So don't get upset at me. It's just my opinion. My opinion, only my opinion. And like, if you ship Butthead, like, go ahead. Like, who am I to say, oh, you shouldn't, when I am the one that ships crazy ships on every single show. So go ahead and do it. Anyways, what else? Oh, okay. So Pops was the exact place where Percival made his deal with the devil. And that place, Pops, instead of being a church that is keeping down, the doors of hell, not Percival. Pops is actually that safe garden. And when they were there, and when Pops was Pops, it kept them away. But now that they are not there, that could be a gate to the dead, I want to say, or evil. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so it like I said, this was a great episode. We found out a lot of things. And like, now it turns out, allegedly, because we didn't see any heads rolling, okay, apparently Alice, Frank, and Tom, I want to say, is that his name? Kevin's dad? I have no idea. He has a gorgeous smile, though, but I have no idea what his character's name is. But Kevin's dad, all three of them are deado. Okay? Allegedly, I say, because we didn't see the heads rolling, so until I see that, I'm not gonna believe anything. And Pringles is pretty damn upset because they blew up the tracks. I can't believe, like, honestly, they have built, like, I don't know, a mile or like 1 kilometer or 100 meters, right, of railroad. That's it. That's the only part they have worked on, and that's the only part they blew up. And like, I mean, I get that, like, if one part is missing, then the train can go, but like, they have focused the entire season of making this railroad, and it's like literally this big. It's gonna be a tiny ass train. It's gonna be like a Lego train or something like that. I'm hilarious. I am not, but like, sometimes I find myself hilarious, and I laugh So that is good, I think. But yeah, they blew up that little part of the railroad, and Pringles is pretty upset, right? So boo-hoo, I don't give a damn. We also got to see Cheryl, who, you know, was in Abigail's body, and like all the things that happened, and then like now since Nana Rose transported herself into Cheryl, she kind of didn't thought about it really well, and she actually also transferred her dimension into it, and she's like, you know, not doing well, which is sad. But yeah, that wasn't important, I guess, because we couldn't find any information in her mind because everything was just, you know, dust and all of that. But yeah, it was a great episode. It was a really good episode, but like, if you blinked or if you didn't pay attention for a second, you might have missed a few things. And I might have missed a lot of things. But you know what is good? That we have a community that we can talk about this episode on the comment section down below. I did like the whole Polly Betty thing. I think that, you know, for Betty having her sister talking to her, because there was a lot of like, she blamed herself for what happened to Polly. So for her to have the opportunity to talk to Polly and to hug her and to apologize, even if she didn't need to apologize, but for her it was important, you know, it was sweet. I like that she had that opportunity. It was weird that Polly washed her feet. But I love the fact that I think at that moment Betty was like, oh, this was the reason why we didn't hang out that much. Oh my god. But, you know, I'm glad that someone that knows her and someone that, you know, knows her from, like, that's her sister, you know, tells her that she is good, and like, you know, she's able to see the good in herself, and I like that. You know, having Archie saying basically the same, minus the washing of the feet, hopefully. It does make her feel more confident about who she is and about what she wants and who she loves and who she is as a person. That's what I meant to say. Well, I don't know why I said that. Anyways, that's it. I'm not gonna keep talking because it's almost midnight. So I'm gonna try to stop talking. Anyways, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. We still don't know why baby Anthony is important though. Oh, because he's immortal. Just like Percival. Oh, bitch. But why is he immortal? I'm gonna guess that, you know, to create some balance. I have no idea. It could be like just because like the Riverdale writers wanted that. Because sometimes Riverdale makes sense, like on this episode, but then sometimes they do not. So sometimes we don't know what to believe. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked it. Please give it a lot of thumbs up if you love Riverdale. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go to Patreon right now and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, link as always will be in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. And for now, I think that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos. Well, next week for more reaction videos for Riverdale. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.